what kind of culture do you really work on to create inside of your own environment, your own company?
At our best, what I've come to realize very recently, actually, is I'm super passionate about eliminating fear. I have seen some things recently that just, I'll give you, this is real life. Big opportunity with Procter & Gamble. I tell the lead, hey, this is a huge opportunity. Let's go crush this and we can grow next year. He passes this on to somebody else. The next thing I know, that person is telling their team, if we don't crush this, we're all fired. And I'm like, how did that happen? So I've been spending a ton of time on being in the trenches with the 1,000 people that we have across all these offices to continue to try to eliminate fear. To me, that is wildly important. Speed. You know, I just was on a conference call. I just landed from New York at SFO, and the first phone call I made was talking to 20 executives working on a big project. I'm like, I want no meetings. None. And if you have them, make them like 8 minutes. I mean, the amount of meetings everybody in here is having that are actually 9-minute meetings, but they're turned into 1-hour meetings of straight garbage talk. So, speed. Speed, lack of fear, and just long-term thinking. I pump so much propaganda, AKA truth, of like, I'm trying to keep people forever. Like, I want you to work here for 27 years. I'm a very, very sad New York Jets fan right now, because I was there last night to the end, because I watch every play, knowing I had this early flight this morning, wanting to, who knows what I wanted to, but nonetheless, it's ironic, the Jets are having an atrocious season on my biggest thesis about companies, which is, I believe in continuity on the offensive line more than anything. And I know I'm getting very nerdy and you'll have to like football to understand this, but I'm fascinated by companies not retaining talent over small amounts of money, because then they have to pay recruiting, they have to go through a process, but most of all, forget about that usually nets out to be a loss. It's just getting teams to have a cadence with each other. There's nothing like an offensive line that's played together for 3 years. Everything's just simpatico. And so I love continuity. And so by eliminating fear, by trying to get good behavior around speed and other things, we can do what we need to do. And then most of all, I speak in perpetuity for the company I'm building, for how long I want people. And then when you do that, you actually start caring deeply about people. You start actually worrying about, do they want title because they're insecure and they like throwing it around? Do they want money because they have to buy a fence at home? Do they just want new challenges? Do they want to live somewhere else? And so I believe in listening and trying, again, going back to fear, all I'm trying to do is get people to tell me the truth. I keep trying to tell them, look, I'm the logo. I don't care if you hate everybody, including me. I just need the data so I can make a logo decision. And I believe in that. Now go leave a comment in the first 3 minutes to be one of the 3 pins.